Assalamu alaikum all. Welcome to second episode of Arabella's LCI. In fact, if you remember, we have talked about some story behind this lean canvas invention in the first episode. Today, I would like to share with you in bit more depth of a process that is related to lean canvas invention, or in short, we call it as LCI. I would like to talk about today that what is the purpose of this LCI and how it goes on. What is the process associated in it? This LCI, in fact, is designed for scientists, researchers, academic inventors, and entrepreneurs to help them come up with an invention that will gradually be converted into an innovation. In fact, in order to go through this journey from invention to innovation, every product must possess certain characteristics. Let's learn what these three characteristics every invention must have if we want to convert it into an innovation. Well, of course, very first thing, because it's invention, it must have a novelty parameter. It should be new to the world. The first characteristics for any product to become or be converted into an innovation is to make it novel. And this LCI helped our researchers, academic inventors, and entrepreneurs to think about a product that would be innovative in nature. The second characteristic, which is very important for any invention to be converted in an innovation, is that it must propose a solution to any problem. If it's proposing a solution, then there is again a chance that the world will be comfortable accepting that product later on. The third characteristics that in fact convert any invention into innovation is that whatever the solution being proposed, it should be implementable. Well, if solution looks very fantastic on a piece of paper and somehow we cannot implement it, again it cannot be converted into an innovation. So this whole process of moving from invention to innovation will be supported by the lean canvas for invention. Now, if you can see in bit detail, this lean canvas of invention, in fact, is answering three basic questions. The first question that it answers is, what is the real world problem that is required to be solved? The second important question that is answered is why it is mandatory now to solve that problem, if solutions are already existing out there. And third important question is how we are going to come up with the solution. What process an academic inventor or an entrepreneur must take so that solution could become practical. In order to answer these three basic questions, the LCI takes assistance from 11 components. Now you can see in this LCI, there's all these 11 components are associated with the three basic questions, that is what, why, and how. The what question will be answered by three main components of the LCI. Why question will be answered with four main components of the LCI. And how question of this LCI will be answered by four components of the LCI. All these activities will move in a process. And if you can see, the process is in the Z direction. It starts from the what component, then goes on for four components of why, coming back again to what question, then move on forward for four questions for how, and then very last question that is associated with what. Well, in today's presentation, in fact, I shared with you only about the flow of the LCI and how this 11 components will be offering services to answer three basic questions of what, why, and how of LCI. In our next episode, hopefully, we will go in more depth of these components one by one, and we will try to see how these 11 components will help our academic inventors or entrepreneurs to move on to their journey from invention to innovation. With this, I'll say goodbye to you, and we'll hopefully meet in episode 3 of the LCI. Thank you very much.